half kneeling overhead dumbbell press. Let's do it. All right, so we are using this half kneeling position, and there are a few things that we want to keep in mind. Number one, in this half kneeling position, we need 90-degree angles. You want a 90-degree angle in this front knee, so we don't want to look like this or this. We want a 90-degree angle in the hip, and then we also want a 90-degree angle with our leg of the knee that's on the ground. So again, we don't want to be back here or in front. So nice 90-degree angles everywhere. Now, the next thing that we need to keep in mind here is that we want to be able to push up and out of the floor so that we're not sinking into one hip or the other. So this may feel a little bit foreign to you if you've never kind of done this before, but we just want to make sure that we're not like collapsing into our hip joints. So we should feel like we're able to get tall up and out of them. Now, the next little kind of trick here that we want to have is some tension that comes from our heel pulling back, and we're going to be able to find a little bit of hamstring on this raised leg. So that hamstring is going to help us get that pelvis in a nice position. And then we're going to make sure that we're not hiking one hip up or one hip out to the side, and we're all set up to go. Now from here, we're going to have our dumbbell, and I like to put my other hand out to the side. The reason I like to do that is so that it irritates tension throughout my body. All I mean by that is that we want to make sure that we are able to generate the appropriate amount of tension for the task that we're getting ready to do. This dumbbell isn't overly heavy for me, so I don't need to brace with all my might, but it does help me to just be a little stiffer out here and just be aware and feel a little more connected overall to the tension I'm trying to generate. So arm out here, or you can keep it by your side if that feels good. I just wouldn't recommend it letting flop down by your side. And now what's going to happen is you want to think about elbow meets your waist, and then you're pressing up to get your elbow pit to meet your ear. Okay, so elbow meets your waist, and then elbow pit meets your ear. The palm faces forward the whole entire time. One last little trick here that can sometimes feel good if you're like, I don't know, this half kneeling position just feels kind of weird on my hips, not that great, is you can elevate your knee that's on the ground. And this can be just kind of a game changer sometimes to help you feel like, oh, I actually can get up and out of those hips and not feel like I'm hiking one way or another. So I'll show you a couple more reps elevated like this, and we'll wrap it up. So what I'm making sure is I have nice 90-degree angles everywhere, pulling back on that heel, getting a little bit of hamstring on that front leg, tension from the bottom up. And that's how you do it.